Hey everyone, and welcome to the fourth Magic Friday. My name is Jamie D. Grant, and of course that was a joke. I can joke because I'm friends with DeVoe, and I know that he won't come to the house in the middle of the night and stab me with the sword. Yet. Hopefully he's not going to watch this. D, if you do, just kidding. I actually love XCM stuff. I just can't do any of it. I've never really given it a fair shake though, I guess, but I know I've got a friend, student, this guy I know, Brandon, he's incredible. And people do like it, so maybe it's something I should do on my list in the future. However, today we are talking about something that I can do called the ring. It's a finger ring trick that, it's always funny when we call these finger rings. Whenever I think of ring, I always think of ring. Only magicians, when we say ring, do we think of cling. No one else. It's a ring trick. So, the way this worked on Friday, well, I've done this actually for over a year, but I did it on Friday. It was something light after the previous week's 3 and 0 Evil. It's just something really quick, and the way I do it is, this is actually how I do all my walk-up performances, my walk-around gigs. I'll go up to someone and I'll say, do you guys know somebody here? There's some sort of magician here, some guy that he can take the ring off his finger, and now I'll do the ring thing, and he can throw it right back on. Yeah, it's crazy. He can actually take it in one hand and just make it appear in the other. Now, if I'm trying to learn it, so if you can find this guy, let me know. I'd love to meet him. Me, I don't know. I keep on trying to practice with this ring, but 1, 2, every time I do it, it just disappears. Oh, it's back on. And that is, for me, the ring. Sometimes I might do it not on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Sometimes I'll say, do you guys actually like this ring? Do you like it better there, or do you like it better there? And then it's, of course, back on the finger. It's awesome. I love it. I love ring magic. It's very natural. I'm not having to carry any extra gear around. It's just me and the ring. A couple tips for you is, of course, it should be, I mean, DeVoe talks about this, but it should be a ring. Well, he doesn't actually talk about it, but he informs you that it should have something, some character to the ring. It should be like a signet ring or something. If it's just a smooth kind of wedding band, it doesn't really kind of have the punch. I know he wears one with the red stone, which looks awesome. And yeah, I don't know what else I can really tell you about it. It's just eye candy. Really, you know, it's just one of those things that just, you'd expect a magician to be able to do it, kind of like with the coin roll. Something to give people that's just going to be quick, flashy, and it's a really good opener for myself. I love it. I've been doing it for, I guess over a year now. Garrett Thomas's ring thing, of course, is, I almost exposed that for a sec. It's really perfect. So I do a ring thing, French. I do the drop, huh? You know the drop in French, eh? Hey, the French, drop it in French. I do ring thing, the French thing, and then I do DeVoe's the ring. He also has a lot of other ring manipulation on the DVD, but this is the main one that I do, and it's quick, it's punchy, and people really enjoy it. He also does some stuff with the pocket square, as we call it now. We don't really call it the handkerchief, we call it the pocket square. Sometimes I might actually just have it like that, and I might just cover it for a minute, and then it's back on. There's also something to be said about, from this position, revealing it in this position. I don't know why that, it kind of gives it a bit more punch in my mind, just kind of, I don't know, it just seems a little bit more impossible. Typically though, I'm doing the toss. That's more often not what I'm doing. I'm actually doing, keep your eye on the ring for me, because watch, 1, 2, and then in that kind of motion where we're all looking, and I don't move this hand out of frame. I keep that hand, and then again, I'm turning it this way. It also helps that my ring has a bird on it. I'm not actually giving you the finger here, but so there's some, you know, there's some little pattern lines there of, you know, I don't do bird act, but I, you know, blah blah blah. I actually ended up getting this bird ring because I was going to do Eric Meads from A Tangled Web, his bird production. So that's another really good thing to look into. And I guess that's about it. Today's kind of a short Magic Friday. I've got a zillion things to do. This trick is pretty self-explanatory. The DVD goes over, obviously, how to do it. And it's just a really good thing to add to your arsenal. I hope you enjoyed my XCM manipulation at the beginning. If you guys need any tips on that kind of thing, do not come to me. Do not. Have a great week, everyone. Sorry it's so short. Next week is going to be... I think we're doing the 4 quarters. I think that's on the list. I've been practicing that for a few weeks, and that's going to be awesome. I really like Magic's new handling. And to touch on something from last week, I know some people were wondering about Angry Bob, and whether 3 No Evil could actually fool Angry Bob. A note on that is you just never know what's going to fool some people. When I did this on Friday for Angry Bob, he of course just goes, "You put it on your finger." Bleep. And then there's some profanity in there. So, yes, I put it on my finger. He is correct. So, does the ring get a high Angry Bob rating? I guess not. But that's Angry Bob. You know, he has a history of knowing how some magic works. And something like 3 No Evil, for whatever reason, blows his mind. So, you never know what's gonna completely get people that know something. But don't forget, Angry Bob knows something. And a lot of the Magic Fridays that I don't review because they went terribly, he nailed it. But like I was just saying, he has a history of magic. So these kind of things should fly by anybody on the street. Anybody that doesn't have any sort of inclination towards magic whatsoever. 3 No Evil, The Ring, you know, all these Magic Fridays, these should all be fooling people or we wouldn't be performing it. And unfortunately, you do not see the reviews for the stuff that does not fool people. Those go into the bag of shame. And it does, of course, happen occasionally. But you can be pretty rest assured that anything that I choose to review in the end is a fooler. And the reason why I don't talk, I know everyone wants to hear about what the bad stuff is I don't feel like a creator should be punished if I screwed up their trick on Magic Friday. Like maybe someone's, you know, it's in your ear. I saw you put it in your ear. You know, maybe that was my fault. Maybe I didn't follow the creator's instructions properly. So I'm not going to say, hey, it's crap. You know, they could see it sticking out of my ear. I mean, how they could see a donkey in my ear is beyond me, but they saw it. That's not necessarily the creator's fault. That could be my fault. So that's why Magic Friday is only positive reviews. That's why I'm such a positive guy. So, The Ring is the awesome. Have a great week, and I will see you next time.